How old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
How long have you been in a wheelchair?
Since about sophomore year of high school, like the beginning of sophomore year.
Why are you in a wheelchair?
There's a couple different reasons actually, but the main reason is a disease called mitochondrial disorder, and it affects your muscles and the way they work and some of your organs like your heart and your liver. So as I've gotten older, the disease has gotten worse and now I'm in a wheelchair because of it.
How does being in a wheelchair make you feel?
I honestly don't feel that much different. I mean, emotionally, I guess I'm a lot stronger. I'm a stronger person. I know how to stick up for myself more. I'm not as scared of things. But as a person, I really don't feel that different from an able-bodied person. I mean, yeah, things are harder, like going places that are handicap accessible, but I don't feel that different.
Has being in a wheelchair changed your life in any way?
Like I said, it's made me a stronger person. It's made me a more understanding person, I feel like. I feel like I understand people a little more. I'm maybe a little more compassionate towards people. I just feel like it shaped me into a little bit of a better person than I was before.
Do you think that people pay more attention to you as an individual or your wheelchair?
When they first meet me, I feel like they see the wheelchair right away because, I mean, obviously a wheelchair, most people walk. But I think as they get to know me and as they get to become my friends don't see my wheelchair, I feel like. They see me as a person, not a person in a wheelchair. I know one time my friend, she graduated last year, she was telling me how she was talking about me on the bus and someone said, oh yeah, the girl in the wheelchair, and she got like really offended because I'm not just in a wheelchair. I mean, I have a name.
Do you feel like you get pitied a lot because you're in a wheelchair?
I do. I feel like mainly adults pity me more than like people my age or people younger. Adults tend to just feel bad in general, like that someone so young should be in a wheelchair, and they like say things like, I'll pray for you or it will get better, even though like honestly they don't know my situation, so they don't even know if it's going to get better or not. It's just frankly annoying.
Have you ever been in a situation where an able-bodied person mistreated you or said something that offended you in any way?
So I find that able-bodied people tend not to think before they speak about disabled people, and I've had a couple instances where adults with children have said really rude things. So one time we were in Disney World and we were leaving to go home. So the bus from the resort came to pick us up, take us to the airport. And it was taking a while because I needed to get on the bus and needed to get the lift. And they put the wheelchair on the lift and it lifts you up onto the bus. And it was taking a while, and a woman with a little kid turned to her husband and said they really shouldn't take children with wheelchairs outside. And that obviously really pissed me off. I mean, I've learned to ignore it. It doesn't bother me anymore. It used to really bother me. I mean, honestly, sometimes it does piss me off, but I don't really say anything. I just get annoyed when people use things that are meant for handicapped people and then get annoyed when the handicapped person is waiting for it, like a handicapped stall in a bathroom.
Alright. How long have you been friends?
About 3.5, 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, freshman year, we were kind of friends, but we kind of weren't because we were with different people.
Right, and then towards the end of freshman year, we got really close, and then sophomore year, we were best friends.
How would you describe your friendship?
Normal.
Weird,
Yeah.
awkward, funny, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, a friendship,
We're more like sisters.
Yeah, we kind of are. I mean,
I call her Mom.
yeah, we're just, I don't know, we're a normal, like, best friends. We're really close, and
we're so close that people think we're a couple sometimes.
Weird.
Yeah, well, that's for all you freshmen out there. We're not a couple. Just really close friends.
Have you ever had to make any form of sacrifice in your friendship due to Sarina's wheelchair?
I mean, like, not going to certain places because they're not handicapped accessible, but I mean, you just don't go there. I mean, that's not really a sacrifice. You don't miss something if you've never been there.
Yeah, and it's also, like, I wouldn't even call anything that we have to do a sacrifice, because a sacrifice, to me, sounds like unwilling to do it, like something that you're putting aside. Like, but to me, it's not a sacrifice at all. Like, she's my best friend, so just not being able to do it. I mean, it's not really affecting anything.
Describe an average day you two would spend together.
So for school-wise, obviously we go to classes and stuff, but then like going to different, like moving from class to class, she'll help me get to class. Then once we get in the class, if she's in the class with me, she'll help me get my bag off my wheelchair, or if I drop something, help me pick it up. But that's really it. I mean, we hang out.
Yeah, like if we hang out, we usually like we're here right now. We're at Sarina's house, but like usually most of the time, we'll go to the mall or something. We'll just like, we'll go look at stores and talk about stuff like
Make fun of people.
Gossipy teenage girls.
I like making fun of people.
Band related things. Go to concerts sometimes.
Right. I mean, we do normal things that normal teenage best friends would do.
Yeah.
Except she helps me a little more than a friend would normally do because you don't really need that much help.
We're very brutally honest with each other about everything. Like, if she looks like crap, she's gonna know it. If I look like crap, I'm gonna know it.
I told her the other day, did she even try on her makeup that morning?
Yeah.
And that's how we talk to each other.
Yeah.
Do you feel that your friendship is any different than any other relationship between best friends?
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, not at all. I mean, the only thing is, like, I can't ask Serena, like, hey, get out of your wheelchair and let's take a walk, but, I'm kind of lazy and don't walk anyway. So, I mean, not at all. No.
I mean, we do things differently because of the wheelchair, but as friendship-wise, I don't think it's different than normal teenage best friends. We're really close. We consider each other like sisters. We're there for each other. We're understanding towards each other. I mean, that's what best friends are. It doesn't matter that I'm in a wheelchair or not.
Yeah, like, Serena, to me, like, I believe, like, in another interview, one of the questions were something like, do you think that people, pay more attention to your wheelchair than you? And,
yeah.
Serena isn't her wheelchair. Serena is a person. She's an individual. She's sitting right here next to me. And, I love her as a person. Just because she's in a wheelchair doesn't make her any different than anyone else in the world. Doesn't make her any different. I love you.
Serena, do you feel ever awkward asking Gabby to help you physically do things?
I don't think so. I mean, I feel awkward asking other people, not her, because we're so close. So it's not even like, earlier today I was like, can you hand this to my mom? Like, it doesn't even, dawned on me that I'm asking her to do, I understand I'm asking her to do things, but, I don't think twice about it because I know that she'll do it, and I know that she doesn't mind doing it, and I know that she knows I need help. Yeah. Asking a random stranger, can you pick that up for me? Yeah, it feels awkward because I don't know them, but because I'm so close with her, I don't think it's awkward at all. It's just part of our friendship. She knows that she's gonna have to help me out with things, and she's okay with that. And why wouldn't she be?
So, Gabby, it never bothers you that sometimes you have to do more physical stuff for Serena than you would for somebody else?
Not at all. I mean, if someone means that much to you, I've never really had, I've had people I've called my best friend when I was in, middle school, but, Serena is definitely, my best friend, and I have no problem doing anything for her. Unless you ask me to kill a man. I wouldn't do that.